All right, y'all, welcome to Pierre's Panic Room. You know how we do it every week. We act a fool. We talk about whatever's happening in, culture, each other's personal lives. We do what we do, So you know how I do. It's me, comedian Pierre Extraordinaire. To me, I'm extraordinary, damn it. I'll be extraordinary to you, but I am to me. And riding my co-host, my regular co-host, my Miss Tammy Dior is in the house. Give
Extraordinaire Junior.
Extraordinary Junior, that'll work too. All right, but you know how we do. Every week we don't do it solo between just me and her solo dolo. We have a special guest host this evening. She is up in the building. One of my favorite female comedians, always rocks the house straight from Milwaukee. Give it up for the one and only Miss Kelly Kells.
I couldn't wait to get it. Dior.
Yeah, right, okay. Oh my God. I see where we're gonna go today with it.
I love it when they say that.
Yeah, you really love it like that. Oh my God. All right. So what we do, we kind of start off, Kelly, how we do. We talk about what we did this week. Anything exciting happened, anything funny happened, or whatever happened. It don't have to be funny or exciting. We just want to talk about what happened this week. What you bring to this situation this week. Did you have a crazy week or whatever? Tam, do you want to start off, or you want to let our guest start off?
Our co-host start off.
Okay.
Oh, y'all crazy as hell. Okay, listen. Let me tell you something. I'm trying to live right. I know you can tell. I'm showing a little clavicle today for the podcast.
Okay.
For those who don't know what that is, that's this bone that skinny people get. And so I'm losing weight. Yeah.
That's the point we're making.
It's this bone, I'm trying to get rid of all the sweets in my house, right? So my 8-year-old daughter is a sweet junkie, y'all. She like fiending. In the middle of the night, I hear her rattling. I take all the sweets out the house, but I keep the bags, and I replace the Oreos with like grapes inside the Oreo container. I got Dorito bags, but I got like bananas in there, and so it was so amazing. I recorded it, and it was like she just had a breakdown. I felt so bad that I had to take her to the racetrack to get a slushie. It felt bad. I felt bad, but we're gonna do good though. I'm telling her it's a psychological.
Why she gotta be on diet? Because you want to die. She's about 8 years old. What you doing to the child?
No. Because I promise I used to look like that when I was 8.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I mean, you got a lot of that junk.
I am thicker than a nigga. I was just thinking I am stupid.
Damn thicker than a Snicker. What's thicker than a Snicker?
I'm thicker.
A loaf of bread, goddamn. Thicker than a loaf of bread.
That's the thing. I don't want to be a loaf.
You don't be a loaf?
No, hell no. I ain't trying to be no damn loaf of bread. I'm trying to just be thicker than this nigga. So if I start her at 8. By the time she's 16, she's going to be strapped and I ain't going to have to pay for no surgery.
All right.
Oh, so you're doing for your benefit then.
Yeah.
Your financial benefit. Okay. Damn her, you don't want to pay that financial. I get what you're doing.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I feel you. Okay, well, that was kind of interesting. That we don't know about.
That was interesting.
Yeah.
Did you, you always got some nigga problem.
Yeah, well, it ain't about a nigga this time.
Oh, okay, well, was you alive this week?
No.
Was you comatose for a week or something? You was in a coma for a week?
You know what? I don't know if I should be mad at Nordstrom or the UPS, man. I ordered a pair of shoes. Okay. And they got to the house. They was delayed for like maybe 7 or 8 days. They was been supposed to have come to me or whatever. Okay. So they finally got to the house.
Describe the shoe. What kind of shoe?
Oh, it's a silver. It's kind of like a Cinderella shoe a little bit.
That's what we doing now?
Well, my aunt is getting married, and so she asked that everyone wear a silver shoe to go with our orchid dresses.
Oh, she's trying to make sure she's the finest looking one at the thing. Because anybody wearing a silver shoe gonna look. I never seen a fine silver shoe. What she got? Some Timbs? She wearing the Timbs? She's from Jersey. I know she's from Jersey. She got a wedding dress and some Timbs. While y'all got silver shoes on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she wanted everybody to wear, a silver shoe. So I ordered this silver shoe from Nordstrom. Okay. So it finally came. Okay. Way past the time it was supposed to come. Okay. I wasn't there to accept the delivery. My aunt was.
Okay.
So I get a text message from her saying, "Call me immediately."
Right. Because she was shocked.
Yeah. She was shocked. Right. Okay. Shocker of her life. So I call her and she goes, "Why didn't you tell me you was having some shoes sent to my house?"
So yeah, why'd you go to her house?
Well, because my neighborhood is not
friendly. Still in her neighborhood. Dior.
Okay, have you been to her neighborhood before?
Yeah, my Ross shit. That's what really about.
I'm not even lying.
The
They got speed bumps before you get to her apartment that'll tear your transmission up. Okay? They want okay.
So they wouldn't have made it.
Okay.
It's to protect the children.
Is that what it is? Shit. Okay.
No, it's criminal.
Yeah, it's gonna protect niggas from having kids, but they balls jumping up in their throat and shit. I mean, this speed bump, normal speed bump kind of go bump, bump, bump. You always hear something in your transmission pop with gang. What the fuck? Gang.
My trunk popped open once.
Yeah, your trunk. Oh damn. Okay, so I understand now because you do live in the hood. Okay,
Yeah, so
she live in one of them hoods where it's the hood, but they got one nice apartment complex around it. That's the one she live in right there.
They trying to gentrify.
Exactly. That little neighborhood, that little block.
I keep telling y'all, North Decatur.
Yeah. Okay.
Where it's greater, right?
If you're from Atlanta, you know that's some bullshit. Bullshit.
So anyway, I call her. She's like, call me immediately. Why didn't you tell me there was gonna be shoes delivered here?
Damn.
I have the key to my aunt's house, so I feel like I don't have to tell her when I'm getting stuff. My mail comes in.
Wow. Okay.
So I just come and go as I please. Okay. So she was like, well, I'm about to send you a text of what just came or whatever. So she sends me this picture. It's a box torn up.
Hold up.
Open.
She opened your shit?
No, it was already like that. So what happened was, well, hey, that's what she said. That's what she said.
Okay. Deliver some shit to my house. Okay, yeah.
That's what she said.
I'm gonna be riding it. I'm gonna say it came broke up. It came with 10 miles already on it and shit. Okay.
So she said she was sitting in the living room and she saw the UPS guy actually just drop it off. He didn't ring the bell or nothing. He just dropped it off. He tried to haul ass. Yes, and he tried to haul ass before anybody picked up the box. So,
everyone's trying to get away from them shoes but you. Everybody don't want them shoes. You only want them ugly ass silver shoes and shit. All right, look like skates and shit in this mother. Go ahead.
So she sees that the box is torn and it's messed up and everything. Right. So she go hunting the UPS dude down before he pulls off. Right. And she's like, excuse me, can't you see that this box is open?
Right.
And she was like, didn't you see it was open? He was like, no.
Nice.
She was like, really? So then he just snatched my box of shoes and left.
Wait, he took the shoes back?
He didn't ask my aunt whether she wanted to return them. He just snatched them. After she said, do you see this, box all open like that? He just said no and looked at her crazy and just snatched it like whatever.
He must have saw him first.
I'm going to take a wild guess. The UPS man is black.
I'm assuming he was. I wasn't there. I assume he was.
Niggas snatch shit back. Okay. Well, damn, if you don't want him, fuck it, I'll take him.
Right.
Now, he got his old grandma wearing some old ass, ugly ass silver shoes to church and shit. God bless you.
So I was mad as hell. I'm like, damn, he didn't even give her no option or nothing. So I immediately got on the phone with Nordstrom. I said, look, I told them the situation. I said, look, some shoes might be coming back to the warehouse because the UPS man ain't give me no. Wow. I said it was open. Damn. So they was like, all right, we just gonna, send you out another pair. No charge, no nothing. Yeah, they just told me they was gonna send me out another pair.
Oh, damn, really?
That's light skin.
Well, that case, my light skin ass gonna order a $1,700 suit that's gonna get lost. I need another one in a different color.
That be acting crazy wish.
Get it delivered to my aunt's house.
Yeah. Give me her address. I'm sending a $1,700 suit to her aunt's house, and then I'm gonna get another one in a different color after it's been snatched back by the black UPS man.
Yeah. So they told me that they was gonna send me out another pair, which is currently en route. Okay. It hasn't made it yet. I think I should get it in about 3 days.
When is the wedding?
Yeah.
The wedding is in September. So why did my aunt call me right before I got here? Right?
And said some more shoes.
She said that the same box was delivered today, but it was taped up.
I love it. That nigga kept it at his house for 3 or 4 days and brought it back.
Bothering his conscience.
Yes, that's what it is.
He had a regular car too. He had a regular car.
He Ubered your shit back to you.
He Ubered it back out.
I'll say all that to say I got them shoes and I got another pair coming. So.
Well, what size are they? Cause
6.
They still silver. They still silver.
Yeah, so I'm about to be hitting up the marketplace so I can sell that other pair.
Okay. YouTube or Facebook, get ready to see some silver shoes. Size 6 for the low.
That was it. That was my crazy teaching, man.
UPS is off the chain. What a UPS stand for you? Pissy ass sons of bitches. Oh, petty ass sons of bitches. Shit. Damn. All right. Well, shit. That was shit. My week was not as fun as that, but it was a little different and shit. I'm cool with it now, man. But my pops passed. I went back to D.C., Maryland, Thursday to see him, and he passed on Sunday. My father lived to be 86 years old, so I'm happy, for that fact. And I got a chance to go back. And I remember I was always talking to my father. I came and saw him like about 4 months ago. He's had cancer for this November, but I would come see him. I'd always come to see him. At least for the last 10 years, I'd come anywhere between 3 to 4 times a year back to Maryland from wherever I was living at, either L.A. or here in Atlanta. And I saw him 4 months ago. He's seen, he lost a little weight. And, his spirits was up. And we have a guy that lives with him, stays with him because he had fell around November. Named Stanley, and Stanley was staying with him, and it was crazy and funny and so forth. We had a good time. So I called him about 2.5 weeks ago. And I was talking to him, and the conversations have started getting shorter and shorter. Like he's giving me like 10 minutes of conversation. Mm-hmm. I was amazed at 86. He remembers stuff like growing up, and we talk about certain things. I'm like, all right, cool. Mm-hmm. And he started talking for like a minute. I'm tired, son. I have to call you back. Or he wouldn't answer the phone. So I called him. The last time I talked to him on the phone, I called him, and it was short. And I said, let me get online and order a ticket real quick. And I did a 2-week one ticket situation. Mm-hmm. My uncle, who's about 83 years old, who watches out for him. He's a pastor, and my father's also turned into be a preacher. He called me and said, your father's not doing well. And I said, well, let me call him. I was going to surprise him. I said, let me call him to give him maybe some boost, energy to, hey, I'm coming, in about a week. So I called him and said, hey, I'm coming, Pops. And, I came. I went in there, and my uncle picked me up from the airport, took me to his house, and we walked in. He had a nurse that watches him, and Stanley was in the room, and my uncle's like, from the living room, kind of waved me in, come look at, come on in here. I kind of creeped around the corner. He was looking bad. My father lost a lot of weight by now. From the time I saw him 4 months ago to now, it was like, like down about 100, maybe 50 pounds from a guy that was 220. I was like, easy. Well, he'd been lower than that, but about 150 pounds. Like, man. So I walked in there. My father kind of opened his eyes, looked at me, and we used to have a little, like a lot of guys, or people with parents. You have like a little, what can I say, like a. Like a bumping heads relationship sometimes as kids, and everybody doesn't have a love you. I can't wait to see my mama. Some people are like, man, damn, my mama or my father on my nerves, whatever. So me and him went through that for a while, but we made amends of it. So I went in and I saw him. I was like, wow, and I talked to him. He said, hey, son, he's happy to see I came for him and stuff. And so we sat around the desk, and he wanted me to bring a book. In fact, this book here, he wanted to bring I gave him a book before, but he wanted me to bring my comedy book. And I said, all right, I'll bring a copy of it. So I brought the copy. I laid it by his bed, and my father was always, just a side note, he's always cheap and always tight with his money and stuff, just whatever. I used to joke about that all the time. So I laid the book next to him on the bed, and he kind of, because he had a hospital bed in his bedroom, he kind of like shooed away like he didn't want to read it. So I put it up like by the TV console in front of his bed, and my uncle sat down in the chair, and I sat down in the chair, and Stanley sat down. We just talked for like 3 hours, and my father would chime in a little bit every once in a while. He'd say, hey, yeah, right. Y'all okay, and whatever. You need anything, Dad? Water, whatever. You need to be moved or whatever in the bed and stuff for. And but after 3 hours, I was ready to go, just go. And I was going to take a break for a couple of hours to come back and see him, which I wound up doing on Thursday. And I was getting up to leave, and my uncle was getting he had newspaper and some other piece of paper, getting together some stuff, and he grabbed the book because he's going to take the book home and read it. My uncle wanted to read it. He grabbed the book. My father's lady, he's like, that's my book right there. I said, hell no. Out of nowhere. That's my book. That's mine. I was like, hell, my uncle shot my uncle. Like, oh, my bad. I'll put it back. No, you can have it. That's my shit. That's all. Put that back. I was like, my father, to the last end. And I remember after he passed, I was in the house by myself. He passed on that Sunday. I came back Sunday around 7:30 in the morning to see him again because I saw him that night at 10. I spent some time with him. Came back Sunday morning around 7:30 in the morning. Stanley let me in. He said, I think your father, he ain't moving. I was like, oh, shit. I went in there, and he was laying there dead. There's nothing crazy to see somebody dead, just dead-ass dead. Mouth open, closed, and sleeping. I was like, oh, shit. Dead-ass dead? Dead-ass dead, yeah. That's the extra dead. I mean, you ain't waking up.
Dead.
Yeah. Well, because, my father crazy. I expect my father might be like, bullshit. I kind of looked down for like 10 minutes, like, hey, he move, you bullshit. So Stanley had to leave the house because he had been there for 6 months. He had to leave the house while they took my father's body out and everything. And I was going through, he had a desk in his living room. I opened the desk up and I was going through some of the stuff. And I saw his wallet. I think all these papers and shit in it. And I was opening up just to look at his driver's license and his social security card and just, insurance cards and stuff. I'm looking, he had a $20 bill in there. And I was like, oh, fuck, I might have to take it out. As I pulled it out, I heard my father say, that's mine! Shit, right. So yeah, I'm gonna go back and do the eulogy. It's gonna be crazy eulogy. It's gonna be some fun. I'm gonna do it on Facebook, but Facebook Live. I have a lot of friends who knew my father. He ran a garden center, like plants and all that. Hired a lot of young brothers from the neighborhood, doing bad and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of them want to see it. So that was my week, man. So I'm not down anymore. I mean, he took care of business. I love him for the fact that, he lived to be 86. I got a chance to see him before he passed, and nothing greater than that. If you can spend time with your parents, before they pass, or you ain't getting a phone call from somewhere. And he took care of all his will and testament, so everything's smooth moving. So there's no problem with anything, and that's great.
Did he leave you something?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, he ain't gonna talk
about that after the show.
That $20 what he left me, okay? Mine. I'm like, man, Pop. All right, so that was our week, man. So I hope y'all enjoyed. Let's see what the week of just trending topic, what's happening in the social world we live in. Go ahead, what's up?
Well.
Oh, not these two. These three.
Here.
Everybody's talking about Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, and Kylie Jenner.
Yes,
There's a big uproar about her making, I want to say, a 23-second cameo in the video.
Y'all have narrowed it down to the time.
Yes.
Y'all ain't shit.
Fans have petitioned to get her removed from the video.
And I signed it. I just want to.
Oh, you did?
Did you?
I mean, I don't know, but if it's the one out there.
Oh, you're signed. Really?
I'm thinking about this shit. I know it's one of those.
Petty.
Yeah, she is petty.
Petty.
So, but anyway,
okay, so that's the video I think I've seen. It's a remake of a song. What's that?
There's some hoes in this house.
Yeah, there's some hoes. Right. Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
There was definitely some in that.
Yeah, so
and
it's called
that
WAP.
video. Okay.
And we know what the WAP stands for.
Right.
That wet.
Well, is that what it is? What the hell talking about that wet? Fellas, I don't know about y'all, but sometimes I like that dry. Give me that friction.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm not nothing from wet be kind of big sometimes. Stop it, okay? I like a little dry. I like a little grip, okay? Grip is wet. I mean, ain't wet. Go ahead.
So yeah, the viewers felt like Kylie wasn't melanated enough to be included in the video.
Viewers being AKA Negroes. Viewers.
So yeah, the video was great though. I think it was.
So we really, but first of all, to say that a Kardashian shouldn't be in something because they ain't black enough, they've had enough black in them to be black. Okay.
Exactly.
Well, I think that's the problem, y'all. Like seriously, no.
No.
Throw another dope black chick in there, man. That video was too live. Let them. She already getting hers.
Well, there were other.
But isn't she got like 100 million followers, right?
Well, yeah, she got more followers than both of them.
Okay, so they got her crowd is coming over to watch the
wet. It's a great marketing strategy.
So I don't know, Cardi B might
have had the same ponytail. No, they should have gave her the same ponytail. If she gonna be in the video, she should have had the same ponytail. She shouldn't be able to have the side part.
But you know what's funny? If y'all should have been there, y'all be like, she trying to be like everybody else. Why can't we have our own? We can't. She can't never have their own stuff. White woman want to take the same shit we have. Her hair ain't supposed to be no ponytail.
You can't win with black people.
Exactly.
You can't.
Yeah. So
that's why I only hang with some of them.
So it got over 2 million streams on Spotify the first day.
See,
it was a great marketing strategy.
Yes.
Here, so you have the video. They go together. Meg Thee Stallion and Cardi B are together in that.
Let me tell you something.
And I like it.
Kylie Jenner has 100 million fans that watch her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If she calls me and wants to be on this podcast, these two bitches won't be here. Wet that motherfucker. WAP.
And you a drink to that. You fuck her.
Okay. They will be on. Okay, they will be. What happened to them?
Hi,
Carly.
Wop, wop. Like, wop, wop,
hi, Kylie. What's up, boo boo?
Everybody was like, why she in the video? I was like, maybe she got some wet ass.
Well, you know what? It was funny seeing her in the video because she just walked me like, who body is that? And then it pans up and it's Kylie. We was like, what the fuck? We was mad. Because like a black girl body until they got to her face. We was like, damn, who was that? Maybe it's Nicki Minaj. I don't know. I just thought it could be anybody.
That bitch is getting her money.
She money.
Really is. And how mom?
And I said Kylie, bitch, before you niggas tell me you called them two black women bitches, but you ain't say call them about Carly. So, Kylie, bitch. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the even playing field.
I even my bitches out.
Yeah.
Just in case y'all tripping and shit.
Her
Petty ass motherfuckers in the comment section and shit. He called them two bitches. He ain't called her one. He like her. That's your white side coming out of your game. Go ahead.
Her mom was actually on set, Pierre, so she was pushing her daughter.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
She's been pushing all of them.
I think she's the manager. Yeah,
she is.
I really don't have a problem with that.
Me neither.
Because first of all, let's be honest. Them two girls had to approve that, you know?
Yeah.
So what's her name? Cardi and Megan had to be, hey, she's okay to do it.
Well, this is post the whole Tory Lanez situation, because Meg ain't fucking with her right now, the Jenner, at all.
Why not?
Oh, because that's apparently why they got into it. Tory Lanez was all in Meg to save face.
That's right.
That's right. Yeah, so now what? No, y'all want to jump ship? Look at you.
Right.
Nah.
No, I'm still cool. Shit. I don't give a fuck what you do as long as you get them ratings over here.
See, that's why them videos.
I'm petty like that.
Bitches that hold together, flow together.
Yeah, I like
Dior. I like it. Every time you say something, I like them to say that.
So Dior will be signing up with them in the soon.
So in other news.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Listen.
Okay.
Go ahead.
He's back again.
Yes.
Boosie badass cannot be stopped, y'all. Or can he? That's the question that's on the table. Boosie has been banned from Instagram.
Well, he should be banned because from here on down, he look 12.
He got sclerosis of the liver in his eyes.
To 112.
Man.
He's like an old baby.
You're so silly. And Boosie, he was crying like a baby on Instagram. He left a video to Mark Zuckerberg. He said, Mark, listen, y'all. Mark, bosses need to talk to bosses. This is the way I feed my family. Let my page back on Instagram.
Well, what did he do?
He doesn't know. So apparently, y'all know Boosie is controversial as fuck.
Okay.
Let's start off by that, okay?
Right.
From his fans only page that he's really pushing. Now, everybody, y'all know fans only page is already risque.
Right. Does he get money for that?
Everyone gets money for that. You can get money for that, Pierre.
I heard about fans only.
Look at your top button. If you unbutton one more button, fans only page. Right? So
we need some shit in here.
So Boosie's been using the fans only page to, obviously they say solicit women's body, and it's been crazy. It's X-rated. Wow. This is Boosie. This is the same guy who said, "I'll give you $2,000 to show your poom lips."
Oh,
right? This is the same guy who just had a pool party 2 weeks ago, and there was over 600 people there, and I was on Instagram like, I didn't even know they was having a party. Right. I was just in my bathroom with a swimsuit on. I ain't even.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's been using his Instagram because y'all know the world is shut down. He had a reality show that was about to come out called Badass Boosie. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's shelved. Now he like, I'm going to promote local businesses and use Instagram. They shut him down. They're like, I can't feed my family.
But he asked Mark Zuckerberg. I might be slow. He owns the Instagram? I thought Facebook.
Mark Zuckerberg owns everything.
Yeah, the two are connected.
Yeah. I think he just bought Snapchat.
Oh, really?
I think that's up in the air, too.
Oh, okay. He getting money.
But let me tell y'all, Boosie's so damn crazy. That's just like you asking your mama, hey, mama, please, can I get the car keys back? But you call her, hey, mammy. You don't call her mom. He said, hey, Mark Zuckerberg.
I'm about to say Zuckerberg.
He said Zuckerberg.
Well,
he can't even
say his name right.
I don't know if you ever seen this interview with my man Crunchy Black from 3 6 Mafia. Okay,
no, wait, hold on. Is his name Crunchy?
His name's Crunchy Black. I did a video with 3 6 Mafia. That's my man. He did it with a guy named Vlad from Vlad TV.
Mm-hmm.
He called this motherfucker Glad all night long. What up, Glad? Glad. I said, hell, Glad. He called him Glad all the way through. Glad, I'm tired of this Glad. I said, hell no.
Damn, was he hot?
And you know what? Thank God whatever he was on that day.
But you know what? That's what people pay for. Y'all know we love watching Boosie because he gonna say the craziest shit. Right. Just recently, he just said he don't understand why the hell T.I. did that video about call the cops if you see something, say something. Like, man, you can't be in the street. So Boosie has no respect of person, y'all. Yeah. Anybody is a target.
I like that.
And so with that being said, he's been under.
Hey, Boosie, come on here, man.
Oh, man, that shit gonna be great.
Yeah, have a seat for real.
Yeah.
You ever in Atlanta? I need Boosie to come up in here. We're gonna really get it off.
He live in Atlanta.
Oh, you live in Atlanta?
Yeah, Boosie live in Atlanta. Boosie live in Atlanta, around the corner from me.
Boosie Zuckerberg, whatever. We need you on here, player. I fuck with you for a while. I don't see you acting fool on. I love it, man. I love everything you do. Bring it up on here, brother. I like what you interviewed with Glad TV.
Wear your Kappa sweater. Shit, he ain't even a
holler at your boy. Hit me on the Instagram. You know, Comic Pierre. Hit me up. We can make this thing happen for real. Sit on that couch and let it all out. We talk about all of Mark Zuckerberg. They can all do me wrong.
Oh my God.
All right, well that's all right. What else we got going on?
Well. T.I. and his wife Tiny, they are becoming grandparents very soon.
Oh, ain't that sweet? Yeah. Everybody likes to be a grandma.
Never would have imagined that.
Yeah, not Tiff. Not Tiff.
Tiny kind of looked like a grandma already.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So we got.
So he found out on live TV on a show that his daughter is the co-host of, and he was very surprised.
Hold up. He didn't know he was a grandfather until he was announced on TV?
Yes.
Well, welcome to reality TV.
That made it reality.
Welcome to reality TV.
Yes.
So let's hear what he had to say.
The crazy part is Tiny knew the whole time.
Oh yeah, women y'all know how to keep a secret.
Yes,
and she wasn't going to share the secret with her husband.
Okay, divorce procedure will be happening soon.
So here he
I know it ain't Neat. So I'm gonna say anybody but Neat.
Everybody having a good time. Yes. Looks good to me.
I want to congratulate you on being a grandfather. That's all I gotta tell you.
Yeah. Look everybody happy.
Look at
everybody happy.
Okay.
Look at everybody happy. Look at T.I. Look at T.I.
Right.
He happy. Look at T.I.
Come again?
It's me, Pops. It's me. That's what's going on in the mix
Breaking
today.
Everybody congratulate but T.I. Look at
It sure is. It sure is.
Look at that smile. That shit ain't even real. That's like I'm gonna whoop your ass.
So you didn't tell him yet?
No, this is all the mix.
Drink, please.
It's the drink beer.
Yeah, he gotta get knocked out. Oh, he was trying to get knocked out.
Hey, it's funny he started off with it ain't.
Wow.
Yeah, he needed a drink. So
I mean, I don't know. You know what? I would say something like that's cold to do that, but you know what? We live in times of reality shows. Yeah. It is what it is. Welcome to the show, brother. I know you might not want to hear it that way, but you in that entanglement of reality shows.
Yeah.
So you might not have thought your daughter was doing anything, but obviously
she's actually grown.
Yeah. Live in her own house.
Well, yeah, she is. So I guess someone didn't have a rubber band on, man. I'm just saying. I don't know how that goes.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, you know.
We live for the shock factor, though, the wild factor. They knew exactly what to do, right?
Oh, man.
Yeah, you are crazy. Rubber band.
All right, well, God bless. Hey, happy for him being a grandfather. I know he's going to work it out. I like T.I. He's a good dude. So, work it out, brother. But, that's a hell of a way to find out. To my children out there, don't you ever do that bullshit to me. You better call me first, man. Okay? All the cameras will start getting clicked off, and I'm on the damn show. You start telling me I got a grandchild.
Close the whole laptop.
Right. Okay, shit. The hell with that bullshit. Okay. All right. What else is happening out here? Who is this white girl? Oh, I think I know who she is.
Yeah, this is a North Paulding High School student.
North where?
Waters, North Paulding High School
Where's
in Dallas, Georgia.
Oh, Dallas, Georgia. Okay.
Predominantly white.
Yes.
It's like.
Well, you don't have to say that. Let me tell you anything. Anything outside of 10 minutes outside of Atlanta is predominantly white. If you don't hear the word, Decatur, you don't hear the word
Jonesboro,
Forest Park, Atlanta, what's another? Riverdale, Old National. It's white, okay.
So Hannah Waters was suspended from school after sharing this viral video of students in a crowded hallway where she goes to school at. During COVID-19, school is open, so she...
Oh, shit. No, that's right. No one's wearing a mask.
No one's wearing a mask. There's no social distancing or anything. So what happened was she ended up getting suspended from school for doing this. They gave her 5-day suspension. Wow. They said she violated the high school cell phone policy.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
On that.
So, yeah, that's what they told her.
White folks, boy, some of y'all could be evil.
The
fuck? She trying to let y'all know everybody damn near got COVID in here. You went by her taking a cell phone picture. You don't get your ass up out of here, man.
Yeah.
And it's about 300 white folks in that picture, and ain't nobody got that damn COVID. 3 niggas get together at a pool party. They all sick the next day.
Yeah. But The fact that they letting all the white kids go back to school, but the black students are virtually learning, says a lot about what's going on with virtual learning. Let's keep that shit real.
Well, but hold on now. If you put the black people in school and let the white people be virtual learning, you be like, they're trying to kill all the black people together. They put them together, trying to kill them and shit.
So yes, you would. To be virtual learning.
You can't.
Well, I'm like, shit. Do what you want with your child. Yeah, you made them and shit. You can make another one. COVID take them out. You can make another one. So it is what it is at that point. So send them to school, motherfucker. You can eliminate that tax bill or whatever you got to pay every month and shit. Mm-hmm.
So after she got suspended for 5 days, this story made media headlines.
Right.
So then the school reversed her suspension after it made headlines or whatever.
So I wonder if the cell phone rule has changed now too.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, I want that to change. Okay. We can't take pictures of bullshit at the school. 101, Section 4.
So after that, after showing this video, 10 kids have been actually tested and positive for COVID-19. Those are only the ones that, reported. There's probably more children than that. Right. Yeah. So the school has been shut down since then for virtual learning a couple of days during the week or whatever. Nice. But Hannah said that she had been getting threats and stuff because of this.
Oh, of course, makes sense.
White
folks love the threats.
They love the threats.
White folks love the threats.
If you don't unplug your computer, bitch.
She probably, what's some kids called? She probably stopped about 5 mass murderers. In that school and shit. Yeah, that's some funky shit right there. Damn. Well, God bless the egg, sister. I'm happy you did what you did. Expose the bullshit. I'm glad you did it, so I'm cool with it. Anything else we good before we get into some other stuff?
Yeah, we have a lady who attacked a bus driver. Not sure what happened.
What?
Yeah. But
hold on, a lady attacked the bus.
She attacked the bus and the bus driver.
Once he got his
I gotta see this video.
Yeah.
Okay, show me. Yeah.
And I want to say that the driver wanted to be attacked.
He did.
Did he really?
Yeah.
You saw this video? Okay.
Yeah, this is the...
Damn.
Oh, she got them hands.
Ooh, what you got in the hand? What you got? A shoe?
Plastic spoon.
No, with a silver shoe. She got your shit. Okay. She got your shoe at the box.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Damn.
Oh my goodness, she is
with a sport and put her shit back in the
Look, there's the bus driver. There he is.
Bus driver, take that. That's right. You're supposed to take that note. Some volume on this? Yeah. This is
Oh
shit.
Oh, hell no.
Get that shit. She's going to fucking jail.
But she's like, get
hell.
Santa Claus looking at her.
Oh no, y'all gotta have
Oh, that's not running over there watching.
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. What the hell?
He got hit by the bus.
What are you doing, bro?
Oh, dude,
that's all man. That's all man, bro. That's a... You guys doing?
Oh, hell no.
He pushed him into the car.
He did.
No.
He did.
And he said, I've fallen and I can't get up.
An Academy Award.
Oh my God. Look at she like
move.
She brought it with her.
Big ass.
Just move from all the time.
Look at him. Look at his dog too.
What's up? You up?
Now he learned his lesson. Now he had to wait now. Now he ain't no fool now. He ain't no fool. Come on, brother! Oh, damn!
You know what?
So
oh
he
my
just
God!
jumped in front of the car and
I
said,
love it.
Shit is priceless.
I love it.
Oh
I
my-
love it.
what y'all
You know
think
what?
happened?
White men can't jump.
Well, exactly. Can't jump out the way of a car or the sister driving. Well, first of all, I blame him all the way. When I see a sister with a hammer knocking on a bus, I'm damn sure ain't gonna get in her way.
Right.
Who does that?
And this ain't your personal bus. You work for Greyhound. They don't care.
Exactly. And you see his jump move. He fell on her hood. Ornament ass thing. What's wrong with her?
If it was a black driver, he would have been off the bus and gave her the keys. Like, honey, take the bus.
You know what kind of car she was driving? A Chevy Tahoe. Oh, ran him over. Okay. She used him as snow tires. Blah, 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 blah. White folks, man, I love it.
Yeah,
that was funny.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to her, man.
They probably was in a relationship with each other, and it
Hell
just
no.
went bad.
Really?
That's what I'm thinking.
He should be suspended.
He should.
He should because at this point you did too much.
That's right.
Leave this damn lady alone.
Yeah.
You antagonizing her.
Yeah. White privilege.
White privilege. Right out my mouth.
But when he jumped and then she didn't come, that shit is hilarious.
Yeah, that's what you call white privilege.
Oh my God.
In other news, the daughter of Kandi Burruss, Riley Burruss, has gotten a nose job.
Oh, God. Oh, snap.
Riley is about maybe 19 or 20 years old.
The pressure, sweetheart of show business, man.
Yeah. So people are waiting to see, because they have not publicly talked about it. Kandi.
What's wrong with her nose? What's wrong with
She looks so pretty.
I know. She's
pretty
Kandi.
both pictures, but she looks just like Kandi now.
I'm about to say, the first one she looked like Kandi. So, here's the thing. We need to see a picture of Kandi now. Did Kandi ever get her nose changed? And if she didn't get her nose changed, what is her daughter saying about her mama nose?
She like one of the Jacksons with that new nose.
I know.
Wow. Yeah, that's giving me Jackson vibe. And as a matter of fact, it don't even look like it, like her older sister.
Wow.
I mean, come on, sister. I don't understand sometimes the non-black love that some women have for themselves. Man. I don't know. I don't know if it's. I hate saying it's the media and people do that, but why? But where's the self-control of saying I'm not changing for the media? You know what I'm saying? I understand doing it for yourself, but and you might say she's doing it for herself. But what was wrong with the nose, sister?
She
looked like mom. Yeah, and Kandi Burruss is a pretty girl. Yeah, it's a beautiful woman. Yeah. And I'm not saying she don't look good now, but. What's next?
Lips gonna be big to that top.
Is that she ain't gonna get pointier?
Yeah, it looked like she got her teeth done too.
Well, I'm always cool with teeth though. Teeth, I see some teeth.
I
like teeth. Yeah, but no though. Yeah, man, damn. She looks like a mama. That first
she really does. Look like a young
pushes
Kandi.
The agenda, you guys.
Really?
Social media pushes the agenda. Nothing is ever good enough. You walking around, as soon as you lose your 13 ounces, people like, oh shit, you gotta lose 13 pounds. You like, no, I'm good with 13 ounces, motherfucker.
Right. Damn.
They just keep pushing the envelope.
And so what you said, they waiting for what?
They are just waiting for her to say something about it because
she ain't gonna say nothing.
She's just going on as usual, like nothing happened.
I wonder how Kandi feel about that.
Are they waiting on Kandi to say something?
They're waiting on Riley and Kandi to say something about it.
She should do it at the old lady gang restaurant.
I mean, I've been to Riley's page and she's wrote captions like "love me or hate me,"
period.
You know, things like that.
At this point,
right? Well, you know, I know Kandi gonna do what she got to do for her daughter, so I hope it works out. But all right, what else we got happening? Oh snap!
Well, Atlanta police will no longer respond to car accidents due to COVID-19.
What?
After you get hit Bethune. That's what you gotta do anyways.
So if I get in a car accident, there's gonna be a lot of hit and runs.
Exactly. That's the the mayor approved this.
And pop it,
so hey,
Keisha Bottom.
Yeah.
Damn, Kiki.
So Atlanta police says if no one is hurt, move to the side of the road, exchange information, take pictures, and download this SR-13 form. Basically, it's a personal accident report form, and just go from there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. So, what do you consider an emergency, though?
Well, getting hurt. I know getting hurt. Well, if you're in Atlanta, fuck it, have a good time on the freeway. Damn the insurance, let's go hit and run. It's on now. That damn go-kart's gonna be out that sucker. Okay, damn circus out here, carnival or something like that.
Rough Riders coming back. Shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, pretty soon, carjacking's gonna be like, we ain't got doing carjacking, shootings, muggings, raping, nothing.
Yeah. So citizens are arguing this. It's going to cause conflict because, you're going to have this person's side of the story, this person's side of the story.
Honestly, I have two good friends of mine who I found out had COVID. They've had it like about a month ago, and one had it in June, and one had it like a month ago. And they just worked out, exercised, and it was in and out and gone.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to diminish COVID, but I think it's time we got to get our shit together and start living. Get healthy, drink water, exercise with your lazy ass.
Take your vitamins.
Yes.
Yeah, get up.
Just like the flu, you need to work it out, sweat it out. Just like the flu, work your ass out.
Because then in the house, keep your ass sick. You sick because your ass ain't left out.
I understand you don't want grandma to get it. We'll put a mask on around grandma and all that other stuff and be careful of her. But we got to start getting back, man, because You know, this is about to go crazy because of COVID. A lot of stuff's going on. Man,
shit, Atlanta already had the most cars on the side of the road I've ever seen in my life.
Damn.
I promise, when I first moved to Atlanta, I said, what the fuck is going on? They about to watch the fireworks somewhere?
Okay.
These cars on the highway. I'm like, maybe they wait for something. These are abandoned cars in Atlanta, so this shit about to be horrible.
Yeah.
No more emergency lanes for you guys.
Atlanta has about 60,000 cars on the freeway every day, and they have 6 people with insurance. Woo! I got about 12 people in here, and 2 of them got insurance. Okay, they take nothing but back roads. Okay, it's about everybody live about 8 minutes from here. It take about 35 minutes to get here on the set every day, every Wednesday. All back roads. Okay, so if you come to Atlanta, fuck the diseases, your car will get fucked up. So there it is.
J.J. Sanders, you know them. But see, Atlanta, that already let you know they got the best hit and run car accident commercials. Like, you be thinking it's the number one hit.
Yeah.
Like,
I be in the car jamming.
Girl, I called Jay Sanders. I got $15,000 on my second accident. You had 2 of them?
Damn.
That's your second. The first one I got 10.
That's the come up. That's the come up.
Yeah,
okay?
it really is.
People used to
hit your car when I leave here.
People used to sell dope. Now they're doing bumper to bumper. Shit. Oh man. All right. Damn. Atlanta off the chain, boy.
Atlanta.
Just to let you know if you come into Atlanta.
Atlanta
has some insurance.
Is very
or Uber it, okay?
Yes.
All right.
So
what we got here?
Your pick of the week, Pierre.
Oh hell, the pick of the week. All right, here we go. The pick of the week. Damn. Okay.
This is Chris Brown.
No.
Is that, man, I thought that was some old, I thought it was some biker or something like that.
Some white boy
okay, I thought some old devil worshiping white boy.
Wait a minute. Chris who?
Chris Brown.
This is Chris Brown. Can't y'all tell?
Hold on.
That's his face.
What the fuck? His back is, no, you're a woman. You got a vagina. I wouldn't recognize if he came in the room with straight ahead, okay? You can tell the back of the nigga's head, okay? So, damn that. He got a wolf and a woman's face in there.
And a newborn baby. Is that
what it is? No, it got some hair on it.
I thought it was a Statue of Liberty, but then it looked like some sort of, I don't know.
Like Da Vinci
statue,
yeah, from Italy and
something
stuff.
like that.
And then the wool. So, which one did he have first? Because he got the wolf got more color to it than the white woman and shit.
You sure these not just a haircut?
A haircut?
No, that's a tattoo.
That's a tattoo.
Damn.
Yeah.
But look at the shit behind him. Look, that's the dude who drew it.
Then he got some of that little thing about his neck, the little X with the diamond.
Pyramid.
That's a logo?
Wow.
Okay. Well,
this is the same dude who just deleted everybody off of Instagram.
Did he really?
One follower, his daughter. He's only following his daughter. Because he like, fuck it, y'all leave me alone. Chris Brown is really rebelling against y'all. He like, leave me alone. I don't want to go against no damn Usher on Versus, and I'm getting a fucking wolf tattoo.
Oh, they trying to get him to do Usher on Versus?
Yes, guess what? He deleted everybody off of Instagram. He not even following you no more, Pierre.
Damn.
He wouldn't follow me at first. Okay. I mean, one time I went to Essence Festival. I did Essence Festival the year they went to Houston after they left because of what's that thing? Katrina. So I got to host it. I do some stuff for McDonald's or whatever. I brought my daughter. She was 95. Oh, she about 10 years old, and so I got to go back to meet him. 2005. So I went back, and he had like a little room where he was signing things for people who won autographs. Wanted an autograph, whatever. And so my daughter took pictures with everybody. We talking about like, of course, Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, what's the boy, Terrence Howard. Mm-hmm. You name any people, she was there to take me, he, taking pictures. I took her in the back room. I got a little juice or whatever to take her back there to meet Chris Brown, and she had a picture with her and stuff. And, my daughter is, she was 10 years old. She's been, around celebrities and me. I'm a celebrity, whatever, sometimes. And this little heifer got in there and got around Chris, but like she was like third in line, getting closer to her. She had a picture of him. What the hell wrong with you? I said, what the fuck is this? Fucking Chris Brown.
She was shaking me.
Mr. Brown, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what the hell. She's adopted. Man.
And like she don't belong.
He signed. I said, take a picture next to her.
Damn, she was scared.
I said, don't you ever embarrass me about no damn Chris Brown, James Brown, Julie Brown, downtown. I don't give a damn what Brown it is. Some brownies. Shit. But yeah, she was scared, and then I took her to a Scream tour one time. So I took her to a Scream tour. That was what's the little boy, B2K.
Morion and
I was in there like that too.
Yeah. Who's the other? It was B2K.
Bow
Wow, and it was another.
Sammy on there now.
No, it's back in the days. It's
Back
not now.
in the day.
Yeah, he had who? Bobby Valentine, Pretty Ricky, and all them. And I was on the floor, and they sold these little like glow sticks and shit. So glow sticks was all over the place, all the glow sticks. And I get up there, and I'm with my daughter, and I'm like about maybe 20 feet from the stage. I'm pretty close up, and I don't know what they sang because all I heard was. Next song. You little heifer. Shut up.
It's the Scream tour.
It's the Scream tour.
I took upstairs to meet Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon was on the show too. Remember, she screamed, I said, this is my friend Nick Cannon. Oh. That's Nick Cannon, girl. Come on, dude. That's the boy from the Nickelodeon, girl. Whatever.
Wow.
So, all right, but that's cool. Well, Dan, the pick of the week, y'all. What a hell of a picture, man. Chris Brown and his head shaving in the back, y'all.
Yeah.
Damn. All right, y'all. All right. Yo, we take a break. We come back. We got a special guest. I'm excited about my special guest. It's going to be off the chain. I don't know what's going to happen when he comes in here, but something going to happen, okay? Trust and believe. All right, y'all. We'll holler at y'all in a second.
Tear it off.
Oh. Get some pretty drinks in the air. Get some pretty drinks in the air. Let's
get elevated. People getting to the point where they straight faded. Now shorty and the white want to get it. Nah, baby dangerous. All the homies.
Welcome back, y'all. It's time for the guest portion of the show, my interview. I'm excited about this guest. One of my favorite people, and I really mean that when I say my favorite people. I've known him for a long time. You guys, you know him from the Rickey Smiley Morning Show and Dish Nation. Give it up for the one and only Mr. Gary with a T.
Yeah, sir. Give it how needed.
That suit hurting, boy. You got a little lime green, you got a little blue, got a little white.
No, it's navy blue.
Navy blue. Man, come on, coordinate.
You gotta get your blues like it could be sky blue or any other blue. It's navy.
Okay, all right, for all you listeners, it's navy blue.
Navy blue.
What kind of green is that? Are we talking green?
This is, honey, nice sour apple.
Sour apple.
I love sour apple.
And then you have white folks white on, or what is it?
No, this is Caucasian.
Caucasian.
Yes.
Caucasian with a blue shirt on, with the
Navy.
Navy.
We need to get our colors right.
Gary, I'm so happy you're on my show, man. I love it. I really appreciate it, man. And let me introduce my girls, because, before you wonder who they over here cackling and laughing all. My girl Kelly Kells is over there on the left.
Hi, Kelly.
And my girl Tammy Dior is there on the right.
Tammy.
Yeah, they love you. They've been so happy to hear that you were coming. They really do.
Oh, when I was invited, I thought about it. I said, well, now, I want to make sure I'm going to a place that's nice. It's a safe place.
Right. Well, it's safe. Yeah.
That's the new words now. Safe place.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Well, we're safe up in here. Yeah.
And I'll make sure that I was not in a hoodlum area.
Wow. You act like you ain't from the hood. You ain't from the hood.
Oh no, I grew up in Port Arthur.
No, you
didn't. Don't you read Port Arthur, baby? That's where UG came from.
Oh, UGK.
Yes. When I think of UGK, I think of you.
Well, I was looking for. I had some water.
You have some water?
Yeah. Did you take my
water?
water?
I'll get
a refreshing beverage.
We'll get one of the most strappingest, nice young men to bring you some water. Can we get some water?
Well, save them, honey. That's good.
Okay, let's get it. Gary, can we get some water? Give me some water.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yes.
God bless you, sweet Jesus. Yes.
He's not available.
Trust me, honey. I'm not affordable.
And the read.
Damn,
I'm here for it.
Damn, it got real quickly. Okay, you don't take your time to get real with it.
Time is money.
I know that's right. A lot of people don't know that me and you go way back, man.
Way back. You've been up here since Dallas.
Yes, Dallas.
Yeah,
I met
Dallas.
you. I met Robert Townsend was showing a movie called like the 100 Georges or 1,000 Georges or whatever the movie was.
Yeah.
And you were there, and you were.
Yeah, I'll never forget. And I mean, Kelly and Tam, I know. And I still am poor, but I was really poor then. Pierre was in a Mercedes. I'm like, ooh, he was in a Mercedes.
Yeah.
I'm like, ooh, I don't know if they was on sale or not.
But you had two fine young ladies with you I was trying to get with.
Yeah.
You was kind of cock blocking though. You was.
Yeah, because honey, it's a 3 thing.
Ooh. Oh, that's what they call it.
I love it, and I'm here for it. A 3 thing.
I ain't never been good with math. Always -1.
See? Okay, but it was good days. That was a good day. I think I was in radio then. I was in radio at the time. I'll never forget that day because we were talking in the parking lot.
Right, we talked for a long time, and you know what, man? I really do dig you. I'm be real with you. You know, sometimes people think of certain men doing certain things, do something. They kind of judge y'all. Yeah. I don't do that, man. You a cool guy. I don't give a fuck. As long as you cool with me.
Like we said, we've been friends for a long time.
Exactly.
Man, and the
we
thing
hung out in the malls together. Come on, let's be real now. We done stuff together.
When a person is secure with themselves,
it don't matter.
Like yourself, and that's never been a problem. Because like I tell everybody, I say, honey, most of the time when people, try to judge me, I'm like, first of all, at this point in my life, I'm like, I make more money than y'all.
Ooh.
So
that part.
Is that we judging our money?
Well, we're doing that now. We're judging on a money factor.
Yeah.
Well, okay, all right.
Okay, so that's how that goes. Oh, you talking about me? Oh, Negro. Like the white girl said, what do you do for society again?
For the world.
Nah,
the world.
Nah. Well, let me ask you now. You came from Port Arthur, Texas, where you grew up at. At what age did you leave Port Arthur?
I left Port Arthur at 17. So I graduated at 17, and I left and moved to Houston.
Okay. Did you feel out of place, or did they accept you? Let's be real. Port Arthur is really a southern country.
Oh, no. Let me tell you something. My parents, as long as my parents accepted my lifestyle and me.
Pull that microphone up a little to you. Don't be afraid.
Yeah. I always get tired of those mics. But anyway, as long as my parents accepted my lifestyle and me, honey, and I accepted me, I had no worries. Really? So I mean, it was never a problem, or anybody ever thought about anything.
Really like that? Okay.
So it's never.
I've been to Port Arthur, and it seems a little bit backwards. To be honest, a little slow.
No, Miss Port Arthur, she backward, but I mean. It's not. I mean, I really wasn't. I can't say I was discriminated against.
Cool.
Oh, that's good.
That's real good.
Yeah, not at all.
That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing.
Your vibe. Your vibe.
Yeah.
So I'm like, child, please.
Okay. And what made you leave? Why'd you want to leave?
Like you said, hell, Port Arthur. I'm not gonna let you say it. I get to say it.
True. That facts. Did you? Is that? Now I know you went to broadcast. See, a lot of people think you were just a funny person, a personality, and just got on the radio. But you took it serious in the beginning.
Yeah. Well, initially, this is how I got started in the radio. I called the radio station.
Okay.
In 1989, when I moved to Houston.
Okay.
I called. No, I moved to Dallas in '89.
Okay.
I called Russ Parshow.
Oh, what? Okay, right.
Yeah, I called the Russ Parshow, and I was just talking shit to him on the radio, and he would just laugh, and I'm like, oh, he's laughing. So I just kept doing it. I would call on a continuous basis. I would call every day, like just to talk shit to him. And one day, eventually, I'm moving too fast. Okay, I would call him and talk to him on the radio. Then sometimes, Russ would go out and he would do remotes.
Right, live remotes.
He and our freaks would go out and do remotes. So I would go meet him doing remotes and stuff and what have you. So I just hung out with him and stuff like that. And Russ would pay me, oh my God, he would pay me $20, which was a lot then. He would pay me $20 or he would give me tickets to a concert.
But what was $20 getting paid for what?
To just hang out with him. I was just out there with him, just talking shit. So if I would do work or do something, he would give me $20.
Okay.
But at the time, it didn't bother me because guess what? I was working. I was going to school to be an RN. So I was working in the medical field. So I was working in the hospital, so I had a check, honey.
Right.
That $20 was fine, but I was just enjoying hanging out with them.
Planting the seed.
Yeah, exactly. So I did that for a while, and then eventually I said, well, I don't want to, continue getting paid $20. I want to work for the radio station. So Russ told me, he said, well, apply. So I applied for a job at the radio station. Eventually, they hired me. They gave me a job as an associate producer. Oh, wow. Oh yes, bitch, I was an associate producer. But an associate producer was answering the telephone.
Right.
Gave you a good title.
Go, ladies, okay? Yeah. You got to start as an associate producer. So give me some coffee, guys.
It was a good title. It was a good title. And, I don't know, I can't remember which class it was that I was in. Was it my... it wasn't journalism, but one of my classes I was taking in college, the professor said that, we were talking about, titles and stuff like that. And they say when you give a person a good title, they will perform better.
Oh, yeah.
Like a garbage man. Oh, you're a garbage man. But if you tell me he's a sanitation worker, he'll perform better because he feels good because he got a good title.
Yeah.
And that's what it was like, with me. They gave me that good title, so I'm like, oh shit, I'm a associate producer.
You know what? That makes sense. No wonder women call me the meat deliverer. Yeah, the meat deliverer, the package deliverer, like UPS. I did the package. I deliver. It makes sense now. I was wondering what it was.
So you perform better because of the.
I said, bring that meat deliverer. The butcher.
Well, it depends on what kind of meat you're bringing, honey. Is that liver? Thank you. Or is it pork chop?
No.
Is it beef?
No,
nah.
It's salami.
Okay.
It's salami. Okay.
Well, pork is the other white meat. So.
Damn. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. So, well, man. Well, damn. On that note, how long did you stay with Russ Parker?
I stayed with Russ a couple of years. I stayed with him a couple of years, and then he moved. But then he produced a movie called The Last Stand, and he put me in his movie. Yeah, he put me in that movie. I played it wasn't Kevin Hart's love. I played Darren Henson's lover in that movie.
Right.
But that's when Kevin Hart was just starting.
Right.
So Kevin Hart was in that movie. Darren Henson. Tammy Rowland.
Was that about the ventriloquist or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Russ did that.
Yeah.
But let me ask you a question. How'd you go from associate producer getting coffee or whatever to getting on air? You know.
Okay, how I got on air, let me see. I started on air with more so, I think I did some, I would do a little air stuff with Russ, but it wasn't a lot. And then when he left, then I started working, with other little DJs. I worked with Smoking Kevin and Rick Party and, a few other people, but my big start was more so with Steve Harvey. Because Steve Harvey came after Russ left.
Okay.
And I started working with Steve Harvey. Well, the boss didn't want me to, that must be Steve.
Right.
Oh,
that's funny. Okay.
But,
no, that's Miss Juicy, but we'll talk about that. Let's finish. Boo-boo. Yes. I got tea too. Okay. Well, let's go.
You better not hear it.
Yeah. Cat got your tongue.
Yeah. But no, so I started working with Steve. So Steve came and because he was going between LA and Dallas.
Okay, right.
So I would go in and talk to Steve every day. And the boss would not like it. He did not like it. He said, don't go in there and talk to him. And Steve said, let him in because he's talking to me. So Steve made the boss let me stay in the room and talk to him.
Nice.
So I would talk shit to Steve and stuff like that. He had known I had done radio and stuff before. So he hired me to do the horoscopes.
The horoscope. Okay.
So I used to do the horoscopes on this show. And I was called, we had White Gary and we had Black Gary because White Gary was the producer.
Oh, I think I remember that. I remember that.
So anyway, so we did that. And so I did that for a year and a half. Steve flew me to the Playboy Mansion to his birthday party. And it was really nice.
Yeah, we're not going to skip that. So what did you see? What did you partake in?
It was the bunnies and all that stuff. It was just nice. A lot of celebrities and stuff like that. And that was the day I was supposed to meet Rickey Smiley.
Okay.
Well, Rickey didn't come to the Playboy Mansion, but we met at the studio the next day. And I met Rickey and we chatted and stuff like that, and that was that. So a little while later, when Steve completely left the station, Rickey was, handed the torch.
Right.
So Rickey came in and worked, came to the station working, what have you. I met him again, and he needed an assistant.
Okay.
He had to move into his apartment and stuff, and he didn't have furniture and all that stuff. So I would
in Dallas, right?
Yeah, in Dallas.
Yeah,
so our comptroller called me and told me that Steve, Rickey needs somebody to go find some furniture. You want to go find it? I'm like, well, yeah, I'll go find it. So anyway, so I came back and talked to him, met him, and told him, I said, okay, you need an assistant. Because he had somebody doing work for him, but they didn't, just didn't do the job or whatever. So I said, you need an assistant. So he said, well, call my sister, because his sister was his manager at the time. So I called his sister and told her that Rickey needed an assistant. So she asked me how much would I charge, and I didn't know. So I called my friend back and said, how much I charge? And she said, go charge him the price of a bill. So I said, oh, okay. So I charged him the price of a bill.
Ooh. What bill?
You know what a bill is?
Yes.
That could have been a light bill for $30.
Right. Or
but but it was it was pennies to today's standard.
Right.
He didn't pay me nothing. But I was happy about it because I was doing what I like doing.
Right.
And the thing about it is, like I tell people right now today, doing that job with Rickey as his assistant, because I did everything for Rickey. I got his houses, got his Range Rovers, got everything for him.
Really?
And the thing is, what I learned from that was, when I was doing this for myself, when I would go to the store and buy my furniture, I go to Marshall and buy me a lamp, and I put a lamp on layaway. But when I went for Rickey, I bought the whole room.
Oh.
And that changed the scheme of things.
Come on.
And people were thinking that I was Rickey. So when I would go to places like Nine, we go to that, they say Mr. Smiley. They thought I was Mr. Smiley.
Nice.
Rickey didn't do none of that. I did it all. Funny
Nice,
stuff.
nice.
And I loved doing it. I did it for 8 years.
Wow.
But were you on the radio? You did just
I was on his show, and for the
Right.
most part, of me being his assistant. Then they hired me because the PD did not want me on the air. So Rickey said, "Well, put him on the air. He could do radio."
Hell yeah.
So they gave me 1 day a week.
really.
Shame on them.
And what was the?
I was doing the gossip, the tea.
The tea.
They said, "But you could do it only 1 day a week." I said. Then Rickey's manager, JT, said, "Well, you can't do it." I said, "You can't do gossip 1 day a week."
Right.
So he said, "Well." Rickey thought, he said, "Well, let's do it 2 days a week. Let's do it on Mondays and Wednesdays."
Right.
Then Mondays and Wednesdays came. They said, "Well, let's do it Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays." So we did it 3 days a week. Then it was just so good. They said, "Well, let's do it every day of the week." And then they said, "Well, no, it's even great. Let's do it twice a week."
Come on.
Then it got even better. They said, "Let's do it 3 times a week." So now I do it 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Wow.
A day, 3 times a day, every day of the week.
So you know what I like about this, a little bit about that story is to see the adversity you had to go through behind the scenes, man. A lot of people don't know how hard it is sometimes.
No.
They think it just pops up and stuff happens.
Yeah.
But you had somebody against you at the radio station you
Yes.
were working out.
Yes.
Working with, trying to work with.
Excuse
Yeah.
me. Yes, that's how it is. Because people, like I said, they didn't. The boss did not want me to do it.
Wow.
He didn't want me to do it. It was just,
Is the same boss still around?
Oh, hell no. He been fired. Rickey cursed his ass out.
What?
Rickey wouldn't even let him come into the studio.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, Rickey got some power
He
now.
sure does. He was
Yeah.
like, "You stay out."
Right.
The boss.
So when you started working on the show full time, did you get more than a bill? Paying a
Oh,
bill?
yeah, because at the time, I was invoicing the station. And then I stopped invoicing them because then the contracts started coming around. So once the contracts start coming around, then I'm like, okay, we're no longer invoicing, and this is what we're gonna do. Okay, we'll do this here. I'll take this or whatever.
Right.
And initially, they didn't want to pay. They're like, well, we can't pay this. And that. So I held out a little bit.
Oh,
and
now there you go.
You
got to where you
you
can afford these lovely suits and these nice shoes and
Yes,
shirts,
yes,
and that navy blue, ensemble.
Yeah.
That's an ensemble right there,
Yeah, this
brother.
is an ensemble.
Yeah.
It is sure an ensemble.
Yeah, you always been a flashy dude.
No, I just like good shit.
I remember going in the malls with you, man, hanging out in the malls in Dallas or out, out here. But just the fans, man. You got some. Hey, Gary. I'm behind you, like I'm somebody too. Yeah,
Well, yeah, well, they know you was somebody, but they talking about current.
Ooh, I love it.
Where's my glasses?
He said, "Well,
If the shade is so thick.
Y'all handle the rest of this fucking interview. Damn, y'all take the rest of this interview.
I am enjoying it.
Because you got to
you,
remember,
brother.
because think
I
about
love you,
it,
man.
because they'll be talking about another queen, honey,
I
soon.
ain't mad at you. Come on, brother. My skin is thick, so you know how we go. I don't care. I love
You
it, man.
earned
Love.
it.
Yeah, of course,
Oh,
of course.
yeah,
of course.
I earned it,
Yeah,
so.
I mean, you really a standout on them shows, man. Wherever you go, you're a standout.
Yeah, I just do me. My thing is, I could just only be me.
Yeah.
And my thing, I'm not trying to step on nobody's toes. I'm
Right.
not trying to outdo nobody.
Right.
Because, honey, I ain't got time for that.
And you do some foolishness too, because I seen you in some draws. I seen you in some draws, man. There should be a law.
I think every man should wear a thong.
Wait, no.
Every man should wear a thong.
Why should every man wear a thong?
Because it's free. You're free.
Boxers are freeing too.
Yeah, but boxers, I just don't like boxers.
Why not? They're freeing.
I mean, when guys be walking, they be hitting the front.
Really?
White man.
I'm talking about the boxers with legs, or the new boxers.
There's the smooth ones. Oh my God, they got these ones that grab my husband butt so tight.
Really? I just like my thongs, honey. Because it's just, it's just nice when you put on your outfit, honey, and it's just
Really?
So that's what you're wearing today, Gary?
No, I don't have on a thong today, honey, because I knew where I was coming. I'm like, this is the hood, honey. They might rape me.
Really? No. Oh my God.
Gary, I got on one.
Man, thongs are rough. I saw you in your thongs. I thought you were smuggling plums into the country.
You know what?
Okay, bro. Okay. The little small one, apricots. Okay, I thought you had apricots. Is Gary got a pocket full of apricots? Okay, boo.
So touchy.
Okay, so yeah. Boxes for you. Shit. Okay. Oh, you're funny, but okay. Well, and wearing that, man, you talk sometimes. We call each other. I love it.
Yeah, periodically. I used to talk to you on a regular basis, but sometimes, when you Africans in America get a little bit up there.
No, remember, I'm not relevant. I can't call you but so much. I feel too insecure calling to you because you're hot right now.
We can't talk about the current issues.
Right. So I'm out of it. But one of the current issues that I don't understand why you kind of say you can't find a man now. I don't get that now. You're a handsome young man. You're famous. You got money. You flashy.
So you gotta be careful.
You have everything but the man.
Yeah, honey. I always quote what the great Aretha Franklin. She wrote the song. She said, "This is the house that Jack built." She said, "I got the house, but I don't have Jack."
Ooh. So, yeah, but maybe I don't know, because there's no way that you shouldn't, be happily,
let me tell you something. Honestly,
in a relationship.
Though, Pierre, believe it, I'm not. I mean, I'll say this, but I'm not really looking for somebody.
Right.
Believe it or not.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, per se, I'm not. I mean, if it happens, it happens. But Atlanta is a different type of animal for one thing.
Oh, yeah.
It's a different type of animal, and you in Atlanta you'll see a guy that looks like this big brute guy, something that I would like, and then he get home, he throw his legs up higher than mine.
So, the time to run the 8 down to E, the trade is real.
Are we talking personal experience or just stuff you heard?
Well,
still a team.
But I mean, it's more of something that I heard, but I may have experienced one time. But see, what we call that back in the day, we call them daddy girls.
Daddy girl.
Remember that? Write that down.
Okay.
It's a daddy girl. He looks like a man, but he's a big woman.
Ooh.
He's a daddy girl.
Wow.
Okay.
Google now they call him the trade.
Yeah. Well, trade that's an old.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, had it, but y'all.
Take that old shit up out of here. We knew
we want daddy's girl.
Yeah,
we
daddy's
don't
girl.
want
Yeah, so it's just, but I mean.
Well, if you're not looking, I get it. People say don't look for. I'm single, but but I'm busy working on some stuff. I gotta get myself together. I realized I was the problem. Okay,
and I hear y'all say that I get myself together, but the situation. My thing is though, I just want companionship. I was because I live in a nice apartment, and I look out the window and overlook the city, and it's just me in the apartment.
Right, sure.
I have a nice vehicle, and I have to get in my vehicle and ride by myself.
Right.
That's not fun to me. I have friends. You can ride with your friends, but shit, I want to ride with somebody that's a little bit more intimate.
You might be too picky.
And people say, I am not picky. My friend that I dated when I first moved here was fucking broke.
Okay.
No.
But he was good, though.
But he didn't have a
handsome,
job.
fine.
He didn't have a job, but he was a nice guy. My thing is, if you're a nice guy, I mean, well, not no more.
Yeah.
But he was a nice guy, but
he was a
nice guy. And we're friends today. Him and his girlfriend now, they came down.
His what?
Whoa.
Him and his girlfriend. His girlfriend.
Dior.
Yeah,
let that ride.
That nigga playing tennis back and forth.
Well, I mean, whatever. But
are you okay with that?
Yes, I'd rather him have a girlfriend than another punk.
Oh, that's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Y'all heard that out there, fellas. Heard that.
Oh.
Well, okay. That makes sense. Well, let me ask you, physically, what does an ideal man look like to you? Let's be honest. Be honest. Huh? No, it ain't. No, if he's an overweight dude and had a nappy little hair, but he's a nice guy, and
what's your type?
And it didn't dress nice.
Believe it or not, I don't really have a type.
We all have types,
no,
man.
I don't have a type.
Okay.
I don't have a type.
That's kind of dangerous.
Well,
not to have a type.
But the girls who have a type that thought he was nice and fine and sexy, the one who killed her ass. So she shouldn't have had that type. So,
I think the connection's got to be organic, right? The connection got to be real. You got to have the authenticity.
No, take your time.
You gotta have an authentic vibe with somebody.
Exactly.
You're going to the authentic only.
Because I don't really discriminate. I don't discriminate, against
color too. I mean, you don't care if the white, black, Chinese.
I would prefer somebody of African American descent.
Okay.
Because I'd rather somebody look like me because we kind of know the struggle together.
Okay.
But I mean, if somebody was come, a different race or whatever, I mean, we could see. But I don't want nobody to think, what I got, he did it for me.
Oh,
so it would be clear that this was done.
This was done. Like that. This was done.
So, no, I don't.
Well, I can't wait till the time I hear you have a man. I'm looking at that picture. I'm gonna look at that. I can't wait to see who he looks like.
Yeah, well, and let me tell you the thing about me too, honey. I don't know, I may have an alternative lifestyle,
right?
But I don't parade it.
But okay, that's nice. But if you're in love with somebody, you wouldn't go to a movie premiere with them. You hiding people?
Yeah, well, we ain't gonna do all this.
Worse than Rock Hudson.
Okay. Well, then we ain't gonna do all this PDA or whatever that shit is. PDA.
Public displays.
We ain't gotta do all that holding hands. Right. And we ain't gotta tell the world about it and stuff like that because we know we together. And that's it. I don't like all that. I don't do all that.
Really?
I don't do that.
My camera woman shaking her head.
Let me tell you, I have 5 brothers. Well, 7, but 5 that I grew up with. And a mama and my dad is deceased. They have never seen me with a man. Never.
Really?
Because I don't do it. Because why?
But you have a problem with a man and woman? He's showing his woman off? Do you have a problem with that?
Yeah, but that's it. But I still say, but I think sometimes we get this new stuff, honey, kind of gets a little carried away from me. I'm sorry.
What do you mean new stuff?
Everybody got, just because y'all hetero and y'all can be together, well, why can't we be together? Well, no, I don't need to do all that, because you got to remember, we still in a society where everybody's not gay friendly. We project to be gay friendly, but we're still not gay friendly. If I was the flaming gay, girl, bitch, on my job, I wouldn't have one.
Yeah.
Hold up. You ain't? What show am I watching?
No,
I watch.
Well, you watching the wrong damn one.
Okay.
I just don't. Because my thing is, but that has nothing to do with who I am. Right. I know who I am, but you just can't do all that.
Well, sometimes when more people know, then they start nitpicking it and they add their own 2 cents.
It ain't no secret that you gay, girl.
Well, no. I never declined, never said who I was. No. But my thing is, because if you listen to the show and say, honey, now Rickey will play with me and stuff like that, but I don't play like that. Not because that's just because you gotta remember, if I want to get another damn job, some people gonna say, I don't know how that faggot. People still like that.
But we know you gay though. It's not
we know you gay, but goddamn it, still we know Ella gay, but she's still talking about her goddamn wife every day on the show, even though she's going to do some shit on the show right now. But it's not the idea. But I know you straight, but you don't walk around grabbing your dick all day, hollering about your woman.
Yeah.
Well, not all day.
However, when you do it, it's not done that way. So it's just, that's just not who I am. And I never put that in front of my family because I just never did. They know, but I don't have to advertise it.
Have you ever been with somebody that wanted to show, wanted to be a little more out there with you and let the world know you're together?
Because if that's the case, that means I'm dealing with another punk. No.
Okay, all right.
No. If I'm with you, nigga, you gonna be quiet.
Ooh. You a mafioso gay guy. Shit, okay. You ain't playing, okay.
You gotta advertise all that, honey. I mean, it's not the idea we try to hide, because I don't try to hide nothing. Right. But I just think, everything is in its time. Because, like I said, because, I work with heterosexual men.
Right.
Steve Harvey, Russ Park, Rickey Smiley, and all those other ones I work with.
Right.
So these men still have a life.
Sure.
So I can't come up there, honey, and put all my life on, and they like, these people gonna start looking at them all crazy and stuff. So when you're in Rome, you do like the Romans do. That's why you don't see too many gay people on the radio or black on TV and all that stuff, because it's just not so.
Wow.
You just gotta govern yourself accordingly. It's not the idea you gotta hide, because I don't hide, but I be me. I'm me.
You ain't doing no extra to prove a show.
Girl, bitch, oh, girl, let me tell you.
All right now. No. He's like, no, I love it, man. I love it, Gary.
That's just how it is. But to each his and her own.
Right. I respect that. I respect you, man. I just love the way you roll when you move in group. That's why we hang out together, and I don't give a damn if somebody think I'm gay or not when I'm hanging with you. We know what time it is.
People think you gay, Pierre?
No.
Just in case.
Just in case they thought.
Because we live in a society. Like I have friends, and they often say this. And my friend broke it down to me. I can't say it verbatim, but I can kind of remember how he said it. But the question is, though, people often wonder how in the hell a gay man and a straight man could be friends. How could they be friends? And like my friend told me, he said, well, first of all, he said, because sometimes, he said, because when he with his straight friends, all he's talking about is pussy and football.
Right.
Number one. He said, well, when he is gay, with his gay friend, he can talk about worldly things and other things.
Right, true.
He said, you got to talk about pussy all day because you got to prove your manhood to your homeboy. But when he with his gay friends, he could just go ahead and be himself and relax.
Right.
That's how a gay man and a straight man could be friends.
That's true.
So, he don't have to put airs on.
Right. But you're just so fun to be around. I don't know if you've ever been around Gary. It's on the norm. I have a ball hanging out with you. No pun intended. But I do.
You have just a ball.
Right. Call me Uni. Shit. How do you know? But no. But I heard you just celebrated a birthday too,
Yeah, I just celebrated my birthday, my day of birth.
Right. But we had COVID, so the party wasn't crunk. What'd you do?
No, it was just 6 people there, just friends. I'm not a big birthday person. I always buy me a big ticket item for my birthday.
What did we get this year?
Well, I don't want to talk about it on this. But I just got, just a nice birthday gift.
Really? Mm-hmm. And I wonder why not on this. I don't know why not on this. I don't get that.
Well, no, because it was just something.
I want to hear.
No, I mean,
you got cars and stuff. Come on. I'll tell you what I bought. I bought little things here. I got a little stuff. I bought this right here, $5. You know,
well, that's cute.
My cousin sells it online and stuff. You know, that $5 jewelry. So,
yeah. Paparazzi.
Paparazzi. My friend's selling paparazzi.
Well, here's a paparazzi, y'all. Paparazzi.
It's a mood ring for you?
That would probably tarnish my finger.
So yeah. Yeah. I see you shopping paparazzi too. I see the little dot thing on your chest.
No, bitch, this is good jade and lapis.
Oh, wait a minute.
That ain't paparazzi.
No. Miss Paparazzi ain't got there yet.
Okay, my bad.
We'll give her 5 more.
You are funny. Well, one day I'm glad you're around us too, because I heard you went through a pretty traumatic experience. You had cancer.
Yes,
yeah, man.
I had colon cancer, and I'm still recovering. Actually, I'm still,
That was 2018, right?
Pardon?
2018, right?
Was it 18 or 19? I don't know what year it was. It was last year. And probably 18 too. Probably both of them. I don't know. Because believe it or not, though, I never think about it. I never think about it, and I just. When the doctor told me, okay, you got cancer, I said, okay, so when are we going to start surgery?
Oh, wow.
Because my thing is, let's just get it done.
Let's move forward.
They caught it early?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's just get it done. And that's what we did, honey. We got it done, honey. And,
How did you find you had it?
Well, I went to the doctor, and it was it was like a little lesion.
Okay.
And, I told them, I'm like, this is different.
Right.
And they just told me all kind of shit. Oh, just go ahead and put some cream on it. And the other doctor said, do a stitch bath. And I'm like, but anyway, I said, the next time I went, I said, well, we got to go ahead and do a biopsy. And they did a biopsy. And
I'm asking that because I know that some black men, may have it, don't afraid to go and don't want to see stuff.
Yeah,
Were you feeling a little different? Did
no,
you
that's the good thing about it.
Really?
No. I wasn't feeling sick.
You didn't have no symptoms.
No, none at all.
Just a little something back there.
Yeah, and I like, okay, we need to check this.
Nice. Okay.
And it's funny though, because I was going through with my cancer, and then my homeboy, he went through prostate cancer, and it was a real good thing because we helped each other out. Because I'm like, you got to have somebody,
to be by your side.
Yeah, to talk to and stuff, and
get you through it.
Yeah, and I mean, we communicated today because he's still going through his stuff.
Were you scared when you first found out?
No.
You wasn't really?
And I was not scared.
Thank you, guys.
And why not?
For what?
Well, some people die from that.
Yeah, well, okay, my daddy died from it.
Okay, so
but
why?
I was not scared because my thing is, honey, I'm like, look,
we're not living in fear.
And let me tell you something. Let me tell you about it. I went to work every day. I went to work. I was wearing a damn chemo pack, a fanny pack, and getting radiation every afternoon.
Do you think if you had to wait 8 years for a position you already deserve, cancer ain't nothing?
No, so I went to work every day.
Really?
Every day with my little old chemo pack, and I went to radiation in the evening.
No one knew about it?
I can't sit there and worry about it.
No one knew about it? You tell them
they knew about it. Hell, we talked about it on the TV show and on the radio. I mean, that's something I had no problem with sharing.
Right.
Yeah. So no.
How long did you have to do that?
I did it for like some months, a couple of months.
3 or
4 months or something.
Okay.
So I didn't remember it.
And then you go back and they finally tell you you're cancer free type of thing like that?
Yeah.
That's real cool, man.
Yeah, and we rang the bell. Rickey came and we rang the bell.
I think I heard about that, yeah.
We did it on the TV show.
Man.
But no, I just couldn't worry about that. You just can't worry about that because if you sit there and worry about that, you're going to worry your damn self to death.
Yeah.
And that's another stressor.
Exactly. And what I did was after I came from my radiation, I just came, sat down. I mean, I got in my bed and channel search and watch TV until it was
mind over matter.
Nice.
Right?
Nice.
Yeah.
So.
Wow. You need to write a book. You thought about that?
Yeah.
You've been through some stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Would it be a tell-all?
You ever thought about just jotting some stuff?
I have a friend. I don't know if you remember her from Dallas, Ella Patterson. She
fine ass Ella Patterson.
Yeah. She's been having me taping, and then we would transcribe it. To the,
What?
Yeah. He was always around some fine women, but still, he was cock blocking.
He using you, Gary.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Whatever. Let me ask you a question. This: all the stuff you've been through, from Port Arthur to this day to day, through all the stuff you've been through, what would you tell if someone's trying to do what you do and live your lifestyle, whatever, your younger self that you might have made, thought about, like, man, if I was younger, I might have made this move here, or not even trip on this, or maybe you was worried about something that you shouldn't have been worrying about.
We talked about that. What would I tell my younger self? And I mean, I don't know, nothing different. Like they say, you shouldn't have any regrets.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't have any regrets because everything that I went through, I was supposed to go through it. You know, because I often used to say, because I was going to school to be a nurse, and then I wound up getting in radio. And I always said that had I been a nurse at 24, God knows where I would have been. Because I'd have been making all this money by myself at 24.
Wow.
That would have been, that would have been something. So, the path that I took, it was supposed to happen that way.
It built character.
Exactly.
My father just passed at 86 recently, and he,
sorry to hear
that. I used to ask him like the last couple of months, I said, do you have any regrets now? Do you have any regrets? 86 years. And he had one little minor one. Well, he had one, but he really had no real major regrets. And he's done a lot of stuff. Been in the service, lived in Europe, had owned businesses, been married once. Twice actually, been married twice. But he said he had no regrets. I was like, are you sure? I said, do you want to do anything, Daddy, for you? Because he had cancer. He had throat cancer. But he said no. And I was amazed at that. Like, you have no regrets? I ain't nowhere near old as my father, and I got some regrets.
Really?
I ain't gonna lie right now. I got some regrets.
Well, usually
every month I pay on per month.
Yeah. See, usually when
I'm just fucking with my kids.
No, you're not. When you get men like yourself, and you had money and did all that stuff, y'all usually be whoremongers, and some of you will have regrets.
Right.
You just stuck with all these different women and all that stuff.
Hey, I was
young.
doing
that without it.
I was young. Okay. I was young. You know what I'm saying? It's like you bought so many clothes you don't even care no more. So you're a whore. You're a clothes whore.
But I ain't hurt nobody.
Well, you hurting that outfit. You killing it. Okay, you killing it.
Whatever.
No, but I do appreciate I do appreciate you coming in though.
Yeah. Well, Gary, we've seen people come and go on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show, and most recently, Miss Juicy has left. We spoke to her, and we asked her, has she spoke to you recently? And she said no.
Juicy hadn't spoke to me.
She said she hadn't spoke to you.
She sat right there in that chair, and she said she spoke to everyone but Gary. And she said you and her were the good friends. He liked you. She wondered what happened.
And we still are good friends. I still consider myself good friends with Juicy. Now, the situation that she may be talking about was, because when she quit the show, she she quit the show. But, everybody probably called her and, gave their sorrow and saddened that she quit the show and would have.
Somebody look up the word quit.
So they called her, and I guess everybody did. But I did, because the situation is, I think, because we got, sometimes we have how they call it, what they call
buyer's
it?
remorse.
No, they call it selective memory.
I have that.
You got selective memory?
Yes.
Okay, well, the selective memory was, I was in the hospital dying with cancer.
Okay.
Juicy didn't call me. Didn't send a card.
She didn't mention that.
Didn't even send a flower.
She didn't mention that part.
But what I said, selective memory.
Juicy.
She didn't remember that part.
Juicy.
So, so that's the, the thing. So my thing, so why should I call you and make a big to-do and you quit the show? But I called all my coworkers that got fired.
Ooh, there you go.
I called them.
Okay.
I called them to see how they were doing or whatever.
But you hold on, Gary. Because she quit, you can't call somebody. Because maybe they had a reason why they quit.
Because I was in the hospital dying with cancer.
Okay, I get that part. So the other people who got fired.
Say it, Gary, with the T.
So the people who got fired that you called, if they hadn't called you while you was in the hospital, you wouldn't have called them either.
Most likely not. Had they made a big issue about it, no. Cause like I said, still in my heart, I'm still friends with her. But I think, because one thing I'm learning as an adult, as I get older, I should say, I am not mad at nobody. I'm not mad at nobody. Girl, mad for what? For what? Look like Oprah said. Oprah said, she said she was mad at this woman who had done something to her. She said the woman had did something to her, and she was mad at her, and she just stopped talking to her. She said then one day she was driving down the lovely Michigan Avenue where all the money is in Chicago. She said she was driving down Michigan Avenue, and that woman was coming out of Tiffany's laughing her ass off. Like, oh, God. Oprah said, wait a minute. She laughing her ass off. And I'm mad at her.
Right, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So
you want energy over there when you don't need to.
So I'm not mad at anybody.
Okay, so selective memory.
So
ain't nobody mad but the devil.
Ain't nobody mad but the devil.
So in your mind, y'all still friends.
Well, and I don't like that way it's in my mind because it makes me sound like a crazy person. But that's how I feel.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So Gary, listen, you Gary with the T. You probably always had the T ever since leaving at 17 years old. Now you took it to the radio, but if you could take it anywhere else, where would you give the juiciest tea that you think it'll hit just like radio? What job? What would be the dream place, location for the tea that's going to hit just like this?
Well, I don't know which location. Well, I think the location would be syndicated, national. I mean, because I love TV. I would love to do it on TV because TV is good, and TV, depends on the shows you're on, you get residual checks.
Yeah.
So I would love to do it, on TV or what have you.
Yeah.
Because I think I'm fit for TV. At least I know I am.
No, you
are.
You
are definitely a vibe. And that's the thing is energy. That's going to come off the screen. Right. And people are going to tune in. Okay. And I am people.
Now, where can we get one of those suits?
Pardon?
Where can we get one of those suits?
You don't travel there. You don't shop there.
I think that's
you don't shop there, boo-boo.
But these, and I mean, all of my suits, I love good printed suits. And when I moved to Atlanta and I was perusing the mall and I saw it in the store, I'm like, oh my God. But this, I don't know if y'all heard of a designer called Trina Turk. You could Google her. Yeah. Well, her husband, Mr. Turk, he makes these suits.
Yeah. So it's one of a kind almost. Okay.
Well, no, they haven't, because this, matter of fact, this suit here, if you could Google this somewhere, you probably could find it. This suit that I have on and Nick Cannon, we both had the same suit on. So people all over the world voted who wore it best. Nice. And I was voted best. Because he had his on with a hat.
He had a turban on.
And all that shit. So he messed it up. And when he came down to the show and we talked about it and stuff, but he had this same. A lot of celebrities wear, because your common Negro like Pierre wouldn't wear this.
I'm a Negro.
He's not the upper echelon.
Yes, I'm a Negro for a while. So
light skin common.
You're terrible. But well, on that note, but no, man, look, I appreciate you coming through the show, man. I really, really do, man. You took the time to do that. I called you up, you came through, and like you're a real one. So I don't care what anybody says, good or bad about him. He's a real one. I've known him for over 20 years, and he's the truth. Now, what we do here on the show, Gary, we spin a wheel. We have a wheel right there. We're all contestants. I'll let you know. And we spin the wheel, but the wheel has some things that can fall on. You got to kind of participate in that when it falls on that. So it could be your how'd you lose your virginity? Oh, that'd be a nice little story there. I'm quite sure. It's on there. Don't worry, it's on there. That was on there. We have a book. We have a passage you have to read from a book. We have one of Zane novels ourselves. Yes. I hope it falls on there for you. I swear, I hope it falls on you. We have that. You have to read that. You have to make a fictitious phone call to your celebrity crush, whoever you select. So you pick your own phone up. You act like you call them. You gotta say the name first. Hey, blah blah blah, and you have 2 minutes to. Convince them that you're coming over, or they're coming over to
get
enjoy.
Your Mac on.
Enjoy your get what you want. So
okay.
How you can do that. Another one is money. The money is we have 2 envelopes. One is a nice restaurant you probably go. You enough money in there to go, Houston's or something nice for you. And the other one you're probably at the 99-cent store. So depending on which envelope it comes
I love 99 cents. There's good toiletries there.
Is that what it is?
Awesome.
Spin again.
And we have a spin again. You go spin again like that. So we want you to put a real spin. Some guys come on here and do the BS with it and do the little scaredy spin. Would you throw a little spin on that sucker?
Spin.
To the side? Side to side? Oh, yeah. So we need you to just throw a spin on it, and wherever it lands, we're going to have a good time. Oh, yeah. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Y'all ready for the spin? Get around the applause. Get a little drum roll going. Yeah, get around. Spin that thing.
Oh, he gave it a good spin, too. Uh-oh, what'd it be?
Passage from a book.
Passage from a book, yes. We have a book right there. Usually it's gonna be interesting. You open it up. Now you can read the male version, or you can read the female version. But you have to read it.
But how do I know whose version is it?
Well, no, it says on there. You open it up. No. Move the next page. No, the other way. Go the other way. Yeah, you see it say male? No, it says male on that one or female on top of that. Yeah, tell Miss Rhonda to call you back. Yeah, boo. Yeah.
I hate that. I'm sorry. So when I read this?
Well, that's the male version, or there's keep going, flip back again, right? And that's the female version. Okay. I don't know which one you want to read.
Do female.
So the female, obviously, yes, it's a female having something to do with, man.
Put on your sexy voice, Gary.
Yeah. Okay. All you can do is put on sexy.
So how long I read? How much I read?
You read the 2 pages.
Oh,
whatever.
Damn, the 2 pages.
Oh yeah, come on, it's gotta be interesting. That page, and then the next page in front.
This?
Is that what
it is? It's just 1 and 2. It's just 1 and 2. You just flip it to the other side.
And this.
That's it.
Okay. Then, no, it's here and here. Oh yeah, so it's 1, 2, and yeah, it's good though. We'll enjoy it. We want you as our guest. You can just stay a little longer. We can't go yet. Okay, so let's be quiet. And we'll
is the mic near me? Do I need to be around it? There you go.
Is the mic in front? Oh.
Twist it towards him a little bit.
What's that mic towards him?
Okay.
Yes, quiet.
Okay.
Let him read and enjoy the read, and let's do it the way Gary would do it.
Go there.
Here we go. All right.
It's 8. Okay.
Wow.
It's 8:45, and Darren, my boss at the law office, and I are working late. Darren is twice my age, but has the body of an NFL wide receiver and the swag of guys my age. He looks damn good to be 52. Every woman at the law firm wants a piece of Darren, but he always keeps it professional. I can't lie. I wish he noticed these well-defined legs from my years of cheerleading. There are men, or should I say young boys my age, that hound me all the time, but they're far from what I want. I want someone who is mature. I want real passion. I want someone who can think and feel deeply, and from the way my eyes are always glancing at the midsection of Darren's pants, I want someone who can feel me deeply too. As I'm organizing files, Darren walks over to me. He asks, "Do you have the Peterson file?" As I fumble to retrieve the file, I think to myself, I have a file for his Peter. As I try to hide my blushing, I hand him the file. He smiles and says, "Thank you," then walks back to his office as his manly scent engulfs all my senses. I continue organizing the other files so we can finish and go home soon. It's almost 9. I let out a sigh, thinking I may never get a man like Darren, and then I hear his voice. "Miss Dalton, could you please come into my office?" I've been working here for over a week, and this is the first time he's called me to his office. As I walk toward his office, I feel like a schoolgirl with a crush. My chest gets flushed, my breathing gets shallow, and my inner thighs get warmer with each step. Thankfully, his office is just 2 doors down. If it were any further, my panties would have gone from a little moist to juicy. I step into his office and stand in front of his desk. Sitting in his soft black leather chair, he says, "Close the door behind you." I'm young, but I know what that means. Ready and willing, so I walk back and close the door. When I turn around, he's right behind me. He takes my hand and steps backward a few steps and leans on the front of his desk. His eyes graze over me from head to toe, and with a sensual smile, he says, "I just want to tell you you're doing a fantastic job." The smell of his cologne had me under some kind of spell. All I heard was "fantastic job." I've only worked here for a week, and I'm craving for his touch like a cripple in church in need of healing. He looked at me for a moment, but it felt like hours. His eyes nearly pierced my soul. I was so aroused, it looked like my nipples were reaching out to greet him through my 36 deep bra. I could feel the moistness of my inner thighs just going from warm to uncontrollably hot. He pulled me close with his head tilted to the side as if we were going to kiss the crease of my neck. I closed my eyes, leaned in, and as my chin rested on his shoulder, he whispered, "I want to bend you over this desk and have passionate sex with you right now. But my boyfriend will be here in 10 minutes."
Oh, hell no. Gary, thank you so much for coming through, man. You did a fantastic job. I love you. One more time, Gary with a T. I thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Hey, y'all, thank y'all. It's another episode. I want to say thanks to my man Gary with a T. What a hell of a story he had. Very funny. I appreciate him coming in. Lessons learned today, I guess, could be just, follow your dreams. And, you don't never know. One day you can go from an associate producer intern to being one of the most sought after, personalities in show business. Just keep striving. No matter what you're doing out there, just keep striving for what you want. You know, right now we're going through some tough times, but I believe during these times here, it's going to get a lot of people coming out that you didn't really know that you even had in you, or situations that you had. This is the time you fight for what you want. Don't sit back and worry about COVID and I ain't going to do nothing. I can't do nothing. You got to keep pushing. This is when the strong survives. So if I could say anything else, man, just keep pushing, and you know, hope I'll see you next week. I love y'all, and we'll talk later. Bye. If you like that video, hit the subscribe button and the bell. You know, you'll be notified. I know you like it. Hit it for me. Right there, right now. Do it now. I appreciate it, though.